The supremacy battle is brewing in the tea sector after a section of tea directors from Embu told the predecessors who were ousted last year following reforms instituted by the government in the sector to keep off factory affairs.
Now with this government of
Former directors during a meeting in Murang'a threatened to storm Ktda factories countrywide from next week and take over leadership, claiming the new directors were in office illegally. Former directors led by Chairperson Peter Kanyago last week invaded the agency offices in Nairobi and some factories across the country, but their takeover was rebuffed. Led by Ktda board member representing the zone Enos Njeru, the directors asked them to stop interfering with operations of the industry that was recovering from their years of bad governance and corruption. According to Njeru, in just 1 year the current management has been in office, farmers have been able to enjoy improved earnings and timely payments of dues.
We are the legal directors who are supposed to be in office. Otherwise, the others were the Murang'a directors or the directors who are in fact, they were appointed by Munya himself, the CS himself, because it was not, it's not the farmers who elected them. But now they are there because of the power of the gun. If elections are called today, we do not have a problem with the elections. As long as those elections will be done by the farmers. The farmers will be given the mandate to choose their leaders for themselves. Otherwise, as long as they will not be supervised by the DC or the DOs, we do not have a problem with the election.
Njeru said if they want to take over leadership, they should follow the right channel of calling for an election, which was not possible at the moment, following the ongoing court case filed by them.
When we left, our factories were audited, and each factory spent 800,000 shillings for the audit. Because they were saying we are cartels, you remember? Yes, they were saying we are cartels. They were saying we own these brokerage farms. They were saying we even own ships that transport tea to whatever, destinations. There were all these kind of regulations. So they did audits to the factories, they did audits to the Ktda holdings, including subsidiaries.
The board member said they were committed to making tea farming a profitable venture, and going forward, they are looking for ways to value add the commodity so that it can fetch better prices, as well as train farmers on crop diversification to show up earnings.
Up to now, no one has been arraigned in court. Up to now. What does that mean? There's nothing in those audits. 18 billion. 18 billion Kenya. There was that money available at the factory. So this is money above what was available. Yes. Borrowed now to bridge the gaps.
According to Mungani Tea Factory Chairman Mwenje Njeru, no amount of threats or intimidation will dampen the spirit of improving farmers' livelihoods by enabling them to produce better quality tea and expanding tea export market.
I've been elected 4 times consecutively in the same factory. And I remember when we were taken out of the office, we were called all types of names. We were called cartels. And when the Murang'a directors came in, they swore to do investigations so that we could be jailed if we had committed any crime. But to date, they have never told us anything. So our belief is that they found nothing wrong that we had done.
The officials accused the former regime of running down tea businesses in the area, forcing many farmers to abandon the crop in favor of other profitable ventures.